Welcome to science class. I'm Scientist Peoples. We're going to talk about science inquiry today. But before we do, let's talk about some of the vocabulary you've already learned.
Hi, it's Scientist Wegley here. So we're going to review some of the vocabulary words that you guys have already learned about in science. The first one is observe. Observe is when you guys use your senses to learn about something. The other vocabulary word we're going to talk about and review is infer. That is to use what you know to answer a question. The next one is compare. To observe how things are alike or different. And then you guys also learned about science tools. Well, so one of the ways we can use our tools is to measure something. So that is to find the size or amount of something. Now we're going to go back to Scientist Peoples, and she's going to show us how we think like a scientist and do an experiment.
We're going to do an experiment today called Rainbow Dish Soap. And let's talk about some of the inquiry skills that we've been working on. Scientist Kenny will tell you more about that.
Hi, Scientist Kenny here. The first step of science inquiry and to do an experiment, we have to ask a question.
The question I want to ask here is, how does dish soap clean our dishes?
The next step is scientists form a hypothesis.
The hypothesis I'm making is, will the soap, it's a question, the soap will mix with the colors when I put it in the milk. That's my hypothesis.
The next step is they test their hypothesis.
So to test the hypothesis, we're going to put some food coloring inside of milk. So we'll put a couple different drops, a couple different colors. Yeah, you can do the purple, but put it over here.
Yes.
Yep, right there. Good, just a little there, that's perfect.
Whoa.
And then let's do a little pink, put it over here. Yep, that's good. And then do the blue and put it over here, so none of them mix. All right, so none of them mixed together. We're gonna try to see what happens when we put the dish soap. So we're gonna dip this in dish soap.
I know.
There you go. And see what happens when you stick the dish soap into the color. Whoa! Try it in the other color. So don't mix it too much, but look what happens. Let's try another one. Try this.
Okay.
Okay.
There's enough.
Dip that in. Yep, we've got lots. Put it in there. And don't mix it, just see what happens. Oh, it didn't come apart anymore. Look at this. Ah, so the first time we put it in, it separated the color from the dish soap.
No, maybe we have to mix it
Now,
around.
what scientists do is, Scientist Kenny will tell you more about what scientists do once they've done the
Maybe
experiment.
we have to mix it
So the
around.
next step is they record their observations.
So you can record your observations on paper or in other places, maybe a notebook. The next step
Is they come to a conclusion.
So a scientist might do the experiment a couple different times. So we've got more milk, more dish soap, more colors, to do it a few more times just to see what happens. And then they communicate their findings with other scientists.
It's also purple.
Thanks for joining us today. We had fun in science class. Bye.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye! This is Scientist Blevins signing off.